Hello, and welcome back to Elohim Eternal 2. Okay, I still can't get over how this is the exact same tile set I'm using from my game. I've been doing, like, RPG Maker Let's Play requests, I want to say for about 10 years now. How have I never encountered this before outside of the default tile set, you know? I see. I'm like taking notes on this. This dev is better at mapping than I am. Oh my god, these enemies. That's a cool slime monster. Oh, you have a big shield. Are you all shielded? Wait, you can do that? That basically turns the shield dissipating move into basically turn undead on you. Oh my god, they're both weak to darkness. You have a big shield. Giving your whole health bar is that, or a shield, like I can't even tell how much health you have, which is kind of freaky. That had to be it. Yeah, that's a cool enemy. That's a really interesting twist on like something as simple as the health bar. Racer Gamma. Something I kind of learned about like cave tile sets when I was working on this area, or like the area that used this tile set in my game, is that like for as claustrophobic as cave systems might look, they don't feel as claustrophobic if you just give a lot of empty space to it. Like, actually think about this map, for example. Like, this is just a very simple cross. But, like, the outside being open and also these areas not just being walls, it makes it feel more open than it actually is. Is that a robot in a shell? Oh, fire and darkness wreck these enemies. Oh, get rid of that. Tequila. Reduces physical and ether defense of all enemies. Doesn't sound bad, it just sounds not as helpful as the other things we have right now. Yeah. Okay, I feel like you shouldn't be able to walk on that. Looks like some kind of whatchamacallit hieroglyphs. Can't say I can fully read or understand. Looks like some guy wearing a weird-looking crown with outstretched hands reaching up to the sky. Looks like a light shining down on him. Could this be the light from the kingdom of heaven? There's an inscription here. This I can read. It says Pharaoh Ramses. What's a pharaoh? Some kind of king? Is that a reference to that, like, in-between game? I forgot the name of it, but the other game this developer asked me to play. Because that game had, like, an Egyptian theme to it. A Tonitrum. Spark of damage. This one's a woman, and she's hugging a bearded man. With, written on the bottom is Moosh was from that game. Okay, I think this is referencing that. Zephora, I know. The Pleromans claim she was the first empress of Pleroma. But who is this Moosh? Her husband? Maybe her father? So this takes place maybe in the far future from that game? That's really interesting. There's an image of a little girl here. To be honest, she kind of looks like Hashem. Hashem was from that game too. There's no inscription on this one, and it looks like it's been scratched off? Huh, like from the claws of an animal. I'm gonna make a note to report that. I'll kind of like stand on Hilo. Who am I kidding? I can't spell hieroglyphs. There we go. Oh, the shielding guy again. Oh, okay. Don't the Azars know that move? That does almost 3,000 damage now. Defense X Striker. Yeah, that's a flat upgrade. I can only make out this one. At the bottom of the image is a crowd of people, but they're all drawn to look stiff. Above them looks like rainfall or a shower of stars. Right on the bottom it says Somanites. Never heard of a Somanite before. Is that what's rained down on all the people? Yeah, I'm just realizing these Egyptian, like, statues on the side are not from this tile set, which means you probably recolored them from a different tile set. That's really clever to kind of mix assets like that to kind of make your tile set more original. There's gotta be a way out of this place. If we keep going, we'll find something. I'm kind of doing that for the main tiles, or for the tile set of the main area from my game, like the Woodland District. It's kind of a mix between like a summer forest and a fantasy, or in a beach. Because like it is a forest, but I also really want it to be very water themed as well, or I want there to be a lot of water. So it just kind of felt like a very nice idea to mix those two themes. Is that a bed? It's not the only one that can... I'm not the only one that can see that, right? It's a bed in the middle of a cave. You have wings? Whoa, that was close. Who or what are you? Is he an Archon? He looks human except for those wings and horns. Brother? What do? We gotta fight. You're from that game! I forgot your name, though. Haran. Okay. I think you had something to do with Hashem. I don't really remember, though. Again, it's just been a while since I played it. Increasing tech points quickly is really good for you because that lets you use Gladius more. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? You have this. He didn't know what hit him. Enough. Who are you? Hey, you attacked us, punk. You can speak? What does it sound like I'm doing? Now tell me who you are. We mean you no harm. You didn't intend to trespass. We're lost and just trying to find a way out. Pleromans? Gross, no, we're zealots. We hate Pleromans. I think we got off on the wrong foot. My name is Jesua, and this is Judas and Lena. What's your name? Haron. Haron, what are you? I'm a man, like you. But you have horns and wings. I am half Archon. I've never heard of... Whether you heard of it or not, here I am. The exit is that way, so go. How long have you been down here, Haron? Too long, thousands of years. Were you the one who drew those images in hieroglyphs? Yeah? Zephora taught us how to communicate through them. You mean you know Zephora, the one who created the Pleroman Empire. Don't listen to everything the Pleromans tell you. We try not to. But maybe you could tell us the truth. I was once like you, not a zealot but a rebel with the Simru. The Simru. That's what you Shamarians were called thousands of years ago. The Simru were enslaved to the Mizru, a class of rich merchants and noble families. We were on this planet well before the rise of the Pleroman Empire. We never knew. Of course not. You were made to forget, just like Sephora forgot. It was those damn Somnites. What are they? Self-learning machines. They're microscopic, so small you can't see or feel them, but they are there inside your bodies. Whoa. You mean right now, these little things are inside of us? Part of the Demiurge's plan. He sent those Somnites through a heavy rainfall covering all of Konoma. Once the Somnites landed on Konoma, they began to replicate. What did they do? They make you forget your history, for one thing. I'm not sure what else. Maybe it's because there's these Somnites that people mutate into those things your kind calls Archons. And you're different from those Archons? Vastly. Me and my brethren before me, all dead now. We were gods and demigods. What you call Archons are nothing more than mutants. If that's true, what about your memory? How come you haven't forgotten anything? The Somnites don't work on me. I am different from you humans, after all. This is absolutely insane, you know that, right? I couldn't care less whether you believe me or not. Just leave. Somnites, Mizuru, Simru, gotta be made up. Know this, humans, the Demiurge has a plan far beyond anything we could imagine. It's been thousands of years, and I still can't comprehend their motives. If you follow this path, it'll lead you to the surface. I'd kindly ask that you do not return. I hate guests. Why not join us? You seem to despise the Pleromans as much as us. I do, perhaps even more, but I'm done with wars and rebellion. I just want this world to end. All my friends are dead, there's nothing left for me anymore. Why not, you know? Kill myself? No, I can't do that. I will live as a long time, many years still. You must get lonely. Once I was, now I'm just quiet. Thank you for your time and your assistance, and for the history lesson. We will leave you. Not we will you leave you to your solitude. Wait, you remind me of someone. Here, take this. What is it? It's a figurine of Moosh, who was known as the Deliverer. He was supposed to deliver us from Pharaoh and the Demiurge. In a way he did, but the Demiurge had more power than any of us could comprehend. I carved that figurine of him out of a crystal for someone I held very dear to me, but she is gone now. Why are you giving this to me? Like I said, you remind me of someone. I feel her energy around you. Oh, Hashem! Just take it. I don't need it anymore. Very well, then, thank you. Why is that the icon for it? Wait. Maybe Hashem would like this. Wait, the icon is different now. Huh. Oh my god, how many of those did I have? Wait. Our business here is gun zealots. I've shown you the way. You the way, so get going. Hold on a minute. No. Wait, what the? I've noticed this on a couple of these. When I press X to, Oh, I know the issue. Okay. You need to change what the default cancel is. Because by default, it just does the second option. I want to go back here because that guy said he was going to disable. That's cool that stays there. No, we didn't turn it back on. Okay. I feel like it's kind of bad taste to compare them, but like, I feel so far I prefer the story of the original game, but I really like how many moving parts there are in this one. It feels like there's a lot more going on, which has its advantages and disadvantages to me. Hey Hashem, we found this cool crystal figurine. It's supposed to be of the Deliverer named Moosh. What do you think? You want it? Oh, take it easy. You can have it. It's all yours. Geez, you'd think you knew the guy or something. Wants to have something. It's an ether gun. Where'd you get that? I better take it for safekeeping. You shouldn't be handling guns, Hashem. I thought there would be more to that. Whatever. Raises ether attack and adeptness. Liberator hits 4 random enemies with non-elemental damage. I'm noticing the luck-based weapons tend to raise adeptness as well, which I guess makes sense. Also, if something raises adeptness, we gotta put it on you. What am I getting rid of? 2 random enemies. It's gonna suck to lose something that lets us raise TP so easily, but I think just the raw more stats is worth it. I don't need Aether Attack on you, but now whatever. You know what? I'm actually going to keep this on you. You have more moves that use TP anyway, so I think just having something like that on you for the utility is better overall. I also don't think there's much that, you know... If I can kill something, most things have less than like 2,000 health in this game. So I don't think I really lose that much more by having it do about 500 less, if that makes sense. Besides maybe bosses, but like, for bosses I feel like I would rather have the utility of having more abilities at the ready as well. Yeah, okay, so like bottom line, this will allow me to use this more. Which I think overall will do more damage. I should put this on someone though, because that is a good stat boost. Non-elemental damage is really interesting too. I feel like I'm putting that more on you for the stats than anything. Okay. I'm happy with that. You finished your mission. Well done. We're ready to mount an assault on Mount Zion. You should make sure you've done everything you can before we discuss battle plans. You may not have access to certain areas once the assault has begun. Is this a plan on return? I always love when a game gives me the ability to have a luck build on someone. That feels so rare. The protagonist of one of my games, Michael, is very much based around the luck stat in that sort of way. Like, I don't know, luck is such an interesting stat that so rarely has anything done with it. In RPG Maker, by default, I think all it does is it, like, raises your it raises like your likelihood to inflict status ailments and your resistance to status ailments, which is kind of random. I love when games let you do more of it though. Using it in damage calculations is always fun. I feel like I should purchase some items for these guys. It's techniques. I'm pretty happy with these loadouts. Just in case, though, I'm going to purchase another one of these in case I have to teach it to someone else. Yeah, I'm doing this mostly to have them in case I need them. Might as well use them all for coming up on the end game anyway. Okay, I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.